Cormac, Justin Tracy from RT News. Congratulations, obviously, on inclusion in the squad. Obviously, huge for yourself and your family. Tell us a little bit about how you found out and what it's been like.
Yeah, I just got an email there on, I think it was Tuesday last week. I'd heard kind of a small bit from Richie. He said to stick around, and obviously even to be considered to stick around was unbelievable, like, you know what I mean? And I got the email and I was absolutely over the moon. And obviously rang my mum and everyone, and then my housemate Joe was on to me as well, and then obviously whole of Tullamore was pretty much quickly on to me then as well, so that was class.
It's been some rise in a very short period of time. What do you put that down to?
Yeah, well, I've been lucky. You know, like over the years, I've had some real good coaches kind of to put me in a good spot at Ulster, and then obviously with Richie coming in, and there was a little bit of change up in how we play, and ended up in the back row a little bit, which is good crack, like, you know what I mean? So I ended up out there, and then kind of had one or two good games, and then I was able to put kind of good games back to back together, which was quite good, and I enjoyed it. And then obviously kind of horrible ending to that Leinster game, got knocked out. So I was that wasn't the best ending to the season. I was kind of hoping if I could have another good game. You know, we always want one more, if that makes sense. So, no, it's been good.
Yeah. What's been your impression, the last one for me? What's your first impressions of coming into the squad and the environment, and what's that been like? Yeah,
it's funny because you always hear the players, like, and you always hear talk about them, and, you know, up in Ulster, like, oh, he's this and that, and like, everyone's just been genuinely like so sound and so like, what's the word?
Welcoming, I suppose.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Very welcoming to me coming in. It's like every morning, boys have great chat for you, and you know, ask you how your day is going, and do you need a hand with anything, and like, that's been class too. Like, the boys make it so easy. But then again, they've been here that long, that many players have come in, and I'm sure gone. So yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, well, good luck with it all, and good luck with South Africa.
Thanks very much, man.
Cormac, Matt from BBC, how you doing? Obviously, it's been a bit of a rocky season at times for Ulster, so how proud are you that you've been able to shine through despite, you know, there's been some inconsistency there with the team, but obviously you've done enough to get noticed.
Yeah, well, I've been lucky. Like, I'm playing with some class players there, like Big Stu. Whenever I was in back row, Big Stu at 12, and even likes with Dave McCann and like Nick Timoney, who do some serious work on the pitch, and, you know, stuff that goes unnoticed. And then I think for me, like, because obviously whenever you make a big tackle or you get a line break, that's kind of one moment in the game, but like, them boys put in a serious shift too. So yeah, I'm happy with how we played, but it's been a real team effort. Like,
yeah, how big was the Emerging Ireland tour for you? Like, sort of stealing you in test-like conditions for something like this? Yeah,
it was good because not even the opposition, but like just the standard of the coaching and the players that you're with. You know what I mean? Like, boys like you know, Jack Crowley and Big Joe and stuff. That was, even going back to club and kind of seeing them kick on and progress is a real kind of drive for me to kind of try and play well. And obviously it's a bit frustrating that year at times. So I spent most of my year at Ballyhinch, so that was quite tough. But then obviously kind of got a couple of opportunities with Dan and then some with Richie, so that was quite good.
Playing South Africa specifically, how much are you looking forward to that, if obviously you're picked for the two games? Like,
yeah, well,
it doesn't come any harder, but have you had any chats with the lads as to what they expect from South Africa specifically?
Like, in terms of the coaches?
No, in terms of like their playing style and what they expect when you're out there, if you get picked.
Not so much. The last few days really just been kind of getting back into camp and kind of learning the plays off and stuff. I think today will be a bit more of a focus down towards what's coming up, but I think everyone really knows what to expect. Like, they're going to be extremely physical and passionate, and fans be behind them. And you know, not only that are they like two-time world champions, they're obviously going over there to play them in their home patch. So like, they're going to be pretty keen for it. Like, so it's going to be a big task that the boys will be ready for, I'm sure.
Good man, cheers.
Cormac, could you tell us a little bit about your story for people that might not know, like starting out in Tullamore Rugby Club in Offaly and getting to this point now?
Yeah, so started playing rugby at Tullamore. Don't know age was 11 or 12, I'd say, or 10, and then played there for a few years, and then went over to boarding school in Rossgrey. Played there, couldn't play for the first team because there's like a 20-month rule where if you move school you can't play for 2 years, so only could play first team in sixth year. And then never played any like inter-pro underage stuff, and then kind of realised I really love rugby and I didn't fancy college too much, so went over to Scotland to play for a club over there called Kelso, and then met a guy there called Gary Stevens, and he kind of got me hooked up with Newcastle Falcons, and was down there doing a little bit there with them for a few weeks. Broke my ankle, and then got picked up by David Nuciford to Irish Sevens did a little bit there with them, and then got called into Ulster. Was there for a couple of months. Ended up getting my played 5 games in the academy, done my ACL, came back, and then did that Emerging Ireland tour. Played the rest of that season, and then did the Combined Academies tour there a couple of months ago, which is kind of mad considering I was playing with lads in the sub academy. Like none of them were capped, and now a couple of months later I'm here with the big boys. Like so, and then this season just gone by was pretty good. Played a little bit with Hinch just around Christmas time, and then kind of played a little bit. Went over to South Africa again, and then Richie came in, and then I've been I had a couple of good games towards the end of the year, 4 or 5 good games, and then here I am. So
yeah, you took a non-traditional route to many.
Very.
Ireland.
Yeah, very much not. So it's been wild. Like the last 6 years have been absolutely flown by. Like I've been at that many clubs now. It's been mad, but obviously this is kind of the place I want to be. So hopefully I can make it stick.
And what has it meant to the people at Tullamore and Offaly?
Unbelievable. Like on the phone to my mum there, and it was genuinely one of the best phone calls I've ever had. Like just seeing how happy she was with me, and that was all worth it, you know, because I think I flew over there, she gave me like 50 quid and was like, best of luck, and then like here I am with a bunch of cameras on me, like it's been class. Like, you know what I mean?
It's all a bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, it's unreal.
When do you reckon your last game for Ballynahinch was?
I'd say it was probably January. I'd say January, February, and then we went to South Africa, I think, and then was in then pretty much Ulster the whole time. But I love Ballynahinch, it's class. I love playing 1A. It's like, as I said at 18, I went to play club rugby and I got a love for it, and I've always loved it. It's a great club, great bunch of lads, and it's actually pretty good standard rugby too. You know, there's a lot of boys in like Leinster and Munster that have caps or in the academy that actually do play for clubs. You actually do get some pretty good competition as well.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, do you think you going from playing AAL on a fairly regular basis up until only a few months ago to now sitting here being in an Irish squad, like, do you think are you proud of that side of the achievement, you know, to shine a light on the club game?
Yeah, well, like when I say regular, like I'd be training with Ulster during the week and then just playing on the weekends, and then sometimes I'm 24th man, so I'm not actually playing. But yeah, no, it's been class. It's been a lot. Like them boys too have been class to me. Everyone's texting me saying congratulations and stuff. So it's been unreal.
Back then, did you have it in your head that I could be on a tour of South Africa in the summer?
Nah. I was thinking about beating, like, I don't know, like Clontarf at home, or like, you know, played Young Munster one day in worst conditions ever. Like that was just my Saturday, Sunday was just get up and go play club rugby, and I loved it.
And like, at what stage over the last few months did the idea first come into your head that I might actually have a chance here? Genuinely,
I know. It didn't cross my mind. Like for me, it was just I wanted to play well for the lads and play well in the URC, you know, because such a big season, and obviously it was quite turbulent, and there was a lot of noise around Ulster with Dan leaving and you know, and players and stuff. So I was just so focused on just trying to play well for Ulster and try and get as far as we could go.
Great. If you could handle Young Munsters away, you could probably handle the Springboks.
I don't know how about that.